they are journalists, come comedians who have been arrested, and a musician called Gerard Chiwewa, and another artist called Bob Yanga. They have all been arrested for spreading tribal sentiments, for spreading sectarian tendencies, and for agitating for violence. So they are in our custody. They are in Chireka. We opened a general inquiry file on them, and it is the State Attorney that will determine which charge to charge them when we forward the file to State Attorney.
But unfortunately, wherever we go to try and get the returns from these candidates, and also try to arrange our youth council, our youth, our women, the elderly and the like, to be prepared for the next generations and to be in sync with the activities of the Electoral Commission, only to see military police, paramilitary people, and those who are in a layer clad with guns, tear gas canisters, and grenades, only ordering us not to engage. Even when we are addressing press like I'm doing, many times they come and beat up our people. Yet, even EBYA BIZONTO himself talked about a scientific election, which scientific election, according to him, though we don't believe in it, according to him, must be done through the media, but he does not even want us to engage with the media. He beats up the media, they beat up our people. We cannot leave this to stand. We have deliberately decided to make them be seen by the world that what they are doing is not an election. We are also using this as evidence against them that they organized a sham election and lied to the world and the people of Uganda that they were organizing an election, yet they were organizing something different. Again, we shall not leave that one stay there. We are going to make them account in a public court and also the normal courts and the international community.
The deployment you see in and around Kamwocha, it is a general deployment for general security. But there is also specific focus in one of the offices around Kamwocha, because it is, nowadays there are very many people that come to that place, and you never know what their intentions are. And because it attracts a crowd, and our duty is to keep law and order and to provide security. That's why we are in Kamwocha providing general security. It is not specific that we are targeting a particular people, no. It is just there in case of anything that they are able to respond to an emergency call that is called within there. Deployments we deploy according to security threat that we get. It depends. If other headquarters we are not picking any security threat, there is no need to heavily deploy. We can deploy only a few. The management decided that LODU go for a course, and indeed some of them have started their training. How are we prepared as police to secure this country, to secure this nation, as LODUs are going on with their training? We have put in a robust system to see that we deploy according to where we get black spots, situations, according to places that we know that this area is a black spot where there is security threat, and we deploy in those areas to deter criminals from going there. Yes, the LODUs had boosted our numbers, and since they are partial withdraw, had created a bit of reduced the numbers now of security personnel on the ground. But we are using all our assets. We are using the CCTV cameras which are now in place and working. They are able to monitor most of the places, and in case the CCTV cameras pick all the people in the command center view that there is something which is not proper in an area, they are able to call and the officers are able to respond to situation, to go and handle that situation in that area. So we are using technology. We are using our officers who are in intelligence. They are providing us with intelligence to see that we manage and to see that we secure this country. So we are prepared. And we know the challenges which are there, and we are ready to face those challenges. What we are also using is through community policing. We are involving members of the public themselves. We go, we talk to them, and we educate them how to manage and solve problems within their area. So community policing is also helping, and we are also empowering the local councils, the LOCs. The LOCs are now being empowered to see that they take security issues within their areas seriously. And we have been calling upon them to have monthly or weekly security meeting in their areas. This will be able to solve the security challenges within their areas.
I am a principal of the DP block. We agreed that the DP block, as it did in the past and now and in the future, will always stand behind Honorable Chagulanyi's presidency. We are for change, and my coming here to pick forms is an expression that we as the DP block are determined to move all the way. The constituency which I wish to represent in Parliament is a gateway to Kampala. It needs a commander when time for commanding requires. I am such a person, and I'm offering myself as one person who is going to lead the constituency, and I know that we agreed that every position, elective position, will have one person, one to one. That is the formula that we shall use to defeat President Museveni. I have offered myself, and I am willing to subject myself to any scrutiny that leads to a single candidate for Rubaga North.
People power!
Kyetaaga omubaka wa Parliament anaasobola okwaniriza abantu, kubanga waliwo akaseera kagenda okujja nga twetaaga okwaniriza abantu abagenda okujaganyizaako ku pulezidenti waffe. Komanda oyo anaabaaniriza alina kubeera nga komanda mugumu, n'ensonga azitegeera ate nga tatintima. Komanda oyo yenze, era efoomu zino zenzigyeyo olunaku luno zaakulaga nti obwa komanda mbusobola era mbwegwanyiza. N'olw'ensonga eyo njagala kutegeeza eggwanga nti tusimbudde tetukyadda maki mabega.